Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Shabab Oman 2 ship wins the International Friendship Award in long sailing race in the Polish city of Bulletin. In its annual report, the Ministry of Health stresses the Sultanate is free from the most communicable diseases and the percentage of chronic diseases are declined. And the percentage of death cases in road accidents in the Sultanate witnessed a decrease by 51% since 2012. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Abdulaziz Bouteflika of Algeria in reply to His Majesty's cable of greetings on his country's 55th independence anniversary. Shabab Oman 2 ship was crowned with the International Friendship Award in the Long Sailing Race 2017, which was held in the Polish city of Stettin. The ship achieved this award for the first time since the beginning of its service, which continued the achievements of Shabab Oman 1 ship. The award, considered as the highest prize won by sailing ship in the competition among 100 sailing ships. During the festival, the visitors interacted with Omani traditional music with the sailing crews of the participating ships. The Royal Cavalry won 2 golden medals in competitions of the French Couparo for endurance organized by the International Equestrian Federation. The first medal was achieved by Knight Abdelsaid bin Al-Balushi after successfully passing competition of the 140 kilometers race, which included 6 stages. The second golden medal was achieved by Knight Ali bin Hassan Al-Farsi, who passed competition of the 90-kilometer race, which included 3 stages. The Ministry of Health reduced its total expenses in 2016 to reach 11% compared to the total expenses of the ministry in 2015. The ministry reviewed in its annual report the health achievements in the Sultanate and stressed that the Sultanate is free from most communicable diseases, in addition to decline in the percentage of chronic diseases. 15.6 million people were benefited from the public health services during the year 2016. The percentage of working hospitals in 2016 increased to more than 63.3%. The percentage which was insured in the self-employment system increased by 69%. Public Authority for Social Insurance mentioned that the number of the insured reached around 10,700 Omani employees in the private sector. Those insured distributed on business professions and activities for the category of lawyers, engineers, accountants, auditors, ceramic and handicraft industries. The self-employed system through the social insurance companies was implemented in December 2013 and witnessed an increase by 69% until 2017. This also increased and attracted a number of fishermen, farmers, taxi drivers and camel breeders. Still to come in our news bulletin. The Berlin, Germany, the birth of the so-called Tiny House University brought together professionals and refugees to experiment with innovative ways to house a population in need. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The percentage of death cases resulting from traffic accidents in the Sultanate witnessed a decrease by 51% between 2012 and 2017. Royal Oman Police awareness campaigns and the modern road network being implemented by the Ministry of Transport and Communication have distributed positively in reducing the number of casualties. Royal Oman Police, through its awareness lectures, played a great role in raising awareness among various society segments about the importance of adhering to traffic regulations. Oman Road Safety Association also exerted strenuous efforts through its advertising campaigns to promote safe driving. The association as well conducts studies and questionnaires on social media means which are widely used by youth about road safety through highlighting the main reasons behind road accidents in the Sultanate, like wrong overtaking and the use of mobile phones while driving. The price of Oman's oil rose today by 54% as delivery of upcoming October reached $50.97 per barrel. The average price of Oman oil for current August delivery reached $46.52 a barrel, down by $4.03 compared to the price of last July delivery. Al-Ahliya and Vision insurance companies ended the general subscription period. Meanwhile, the Capital Market Authority approved the bulletin issued by these two companies, which clarified the shares of each of the companies stood at 25 million. The insurance market is expected to improve in the upcoming period after the results of companies, including their financial capacity and efficiency, are revealed. It is worth mentioning that enlisting insurance companies as public shareholding companies will provide an opportunity for new investors in the market. In the Governorate of Dhahira, activities of summer centres continue, aiming to provide participating students with knowledge, develop their skills and instill on them the noble values and traditions. The 4 summer centres in the wilaya of Ibri, Dhang and Yankul received more than 200 male and female participants in various scientific, cultural and sports activities. The centre also presents lectures in the field of entrepreneurship, information technology, programming, design and how to tackle blackmailing. The participants are trained to use software like Photoshop and Illustrator in order to help them create their own artwork. Wildlife Rehabilitation and Breeding Center in the wilaya of Barka witnessed the birth of 9 gazelles and 2 oryxes during July 2017. This comes in a bid to protect wildlife and increase their number in their natural habitat. The center is also considered as a source of research conducted on these types of animals, as well as spread awareness among members of the community about wildlife in the Sultanate. It also includes veterinary services to follow up the health status of these animals and keep them safe from diseases. The training workshop on media campaigns in the field of environmental awareness started in the Governorate of Dhofar. It was organized by the Directorate General of Environment and Climate Affairs in the Governorate. It targeted experts in the field of environmental protection from various government bodies so as to increase their knowledge and develop their skills in preparing media campaigns, as well as programs to spread awareness among members of the community in preserving the Omani environment. Architects, designers and refugees in Germany are working together to provide small cheap accommodation for the country's refugee population and for the other people in need too. More details in the following report.
A pint-sized project with big ambitions. These so-called tiny houses are the latest innovation in emergency housing. Popularised in the US after Hurricane Katrina left a need for quick, cheap accommodation, the trend has come to Germany as it deals with a different crisis. Architect Van Bohler-Menzel picked up his tools after seeing a line of asylum seekers queuing to register in Berlin.
It was cold in the winter season, snow falling, raining, and they had to sleep in the streets just for registration. So I just fetched my drill and collected some wood that I found randomly in the streets, and then we brought it to the line where 20, 30, 40 people were standing there, bored to death, and we just started building.
And so the Tiny House University project was born, bringing together architects, designers and refugees. Ali is a Kurdish refugee from Syria and an experienced carpenter, but was struggling to find work in Germany without paper qualifications. He hopes that this experience will open doors for him.
I was working as a carpenter in Syria and also in Lebanon and now in Germany. I built a tiny house in Stuttgart and now I'm building this one with my colleagues.
And while the houses might be small, the team's dreams are anything but. They envisage entire communities built this way, complete with libraries, cafes and startups. Rents would be as low as €100 a month for a one-bedroom apartment of 10 square meters with a corner kitchen, to cater for low-income locals priced out of an increasingly expensive property market.
It provides people with a more minimalistic and simple lifestyle, so as well as people who live in tiny houses, I think really take the idea to choose their time wisely.
The house Noam is building is made from recycled pallets and will be powered by solar panels, proving that it really isn't size that matters, it's what you do with it.
Now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Cloud skies will prevail over the coastal areas of the Governorate of Dhofar and its nearby mountains, with chances of intermittent drizzle. Rest of the Sultanate will have clear skies with chances of scattered rainfall over the Hajar Mountains. Winds will be south to southeasterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. Shabab Oman 2 ship wins the International Friendship Award in long sailing race in the Polish city of Stettin. In its annual report, the Ministry of Health stresses the Sultanate is free from most communicable diseases and the percentage of chronic diseases are declined. And the percentage of death cases in road accidents in the Sultanate witnessed a decrease by 51% since 2012. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the studios and the newsroom, it's good night.